Welcome everyone, my name is Matt Norman. I am the Creative Director of Police 1013. Finally, after 3 months, our newest Dev Diary 2019 style. So, now March 2019 and a few things have changed around here, which is bloody fantastic because we are moving quicker than we've ever moved before. The reason for that is quite simple. We've got some devs that actually like to work. So previously our developers literally worked once in a blue moon, and instead we've gone on to a system where our developers are now part of the company, so they're now partners, which does motivate them to work a lot harder. So let's introduce those people to you. First of all is Sam Cook. He's our game designer slash programmer, also head of programming. He's worked on such things as For Honor through Ubisoft, and an amazing programmer, very, very quick, which is fantastic for all of us. One of the things that we've had trouble with all of this time is that the ratio of who works and who doesn't was a little bit crazy. I was ending up doing most of the stuff myself, and when it came to programming, unfortunately, that's not my forte, so I left it up to other people, which literally did nothing much. So having Sam on board, he works very hard and very quick to get things done and implement things very quickly. So we've got a very, very good team. Also, a good friend of Sam's and someone, in fact, that works with Sam in his full-time job. His name is Ricky Penton, who is also a fantastic programmer, and he's joined forces with Sam. Both of those guys are from the UK, which is great, and as I said, they actually work together in real life as well. So fantastic to have those two guys. Nathan Asepi, who's been with us for just over 12 months. He's animating. He's finally back from holidaying and doing all the cool things he does. And he's working really hard with Sam and Ricky to get things, the animations done for all the programming that's been going on. So that's a quick update. Obviously, too, we've got Mikhail Christensen, who did all our light bars and everything. Most of the other modelling I do myself, so that sort of takes care of all of that. A quick check of the roadmap, and let's have a look. All right, so this is a good way of catching up with everything that's gone on, all the highs and lows of what it is to make a police simulator or a game in general independently. And it'll give you some what I would call excuses or reality, in other words, on how hard it is to sometimes get something up. And there's always highs and lows in any type of new project, but this one certainly had enough with investor dropouts, moderators leaving. People get bored very quickly unless they've got something to do with it financially, and that's where we've taken it now. So our developers are part of the team, and they're also partners, so that they get something much more rewarding out of the game, and they actually grow with the game and become part of it. Now, a few of the things that have been happening with the SWAT house, SWAT kill house, that's completely on fire at the moment. We're also starting up some AI and some animations as well. So I haven't updated this because I've been too bloody busy, to be honest. So that's made it very difficult. And you'll see that in some of these other places we've got also some things happening. We've literally got all our sirens now. We've got a choice of 10, I think. Could be 9. Of the siren packs. And obviously our police lights are all done. And so what we'll be doing in the coming Dev Diaries is we'll start to show you guys different ways to customize the light bars and also customize which siren you'd like to use. Okie dokie. So moving straight in. So I wanted to just do a nice slow walkthrough of everything that we've been doing. As I said to you, the much bigger map is still being made, but right now the whole idea is to get you guys in game as quickly as we can. So we're just making this smaller map with a few training things to do, so that you can start to see the dynamics of the characters, the animations, how to fire weapons and all that sort of thing. So without further ado, I will start this up, and there we go. And then we'll just take a very slow walkthrough. And to do so, I'm not going to be showing any of the police uniforms, etc., that we've been working on. So instead, I'm going to use a placeholder marketplace police officer, which I thought was a pretty good looking copper. So yeah, enjoy that one. We'll start sharing some screenshots of our actual officers, which I think you'll really like. Although I did have a picture of a officer uniform, unfortunately it was on a much skinnier officer, and a lot of people noticed that he had no penis. So thanks very much for that, and we'll make sure that gets fixed up for the next time. But at the moment, the main objective is to just show you a little bit of what's been going on behind the scenes. And I should say that all of this was put together within a couple of weeks, so you can honestly see how fast our new devs are working in conjunction with myself to actually start getting these things done. Also, before I move on, today I was meant to have this out hours ago, but you'll see down on the floor there it says preview. It means that up in the top left hand corner it says 16,000 unbuilt objects, which means the lighting hasn't been built properly, which usually takes a good chunk of time, which I didn't have, because I'd rather just jump in now and show you. So some of the lighting effects are out because it hasn't been built in engine. I mean, it's been built, you can see them there, but the actual light emitting the proper stuff hasn't been built into engine, which I needed to render. That's probably the best way of saying it, rendering it out. And I haven't done that, so that's okay. You'll still get a good grasp of what we're doing. Alright, so as you can see, this is the police training facility. Also, as you can see, we went from third person and into first person. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can keep you up to date. Let me know if that's too slow or should be quicker, but that's how fast it is now. Yes, you can see eyeballs because it's going straight through the character, and the character does have eyeballs. There's a few animation things that we haven't plugged in yet. As an example, normally he will walk around and instead of just the camera moving around. Once again, it's because we're using this placeholder, so we're not showing off the other stuff that we've been doing. Alright, let's start off. Metro Jail. So what the whole idea of this is, because it's a training area, you've got your vehicle customization over there, you've got your pistol range over there, you've got your SWAT kill house over here, and your Metro Jail. Now, don't forget, this is a training center, so the whole idea of doing everything inside these walls is that they're for training purposes only. This won't be reflected in the game. The game will have its own jail area, its own prison system. The police station will have a vehicle customization area, a pistol range, possibly a kill house. That's probably more likely going to be at the police academy, but also a police station. So just bear that in mind, that this is for training purposes only, and for us to get something out to you so you can start playing. So if we walk over here and we'll open the door, animation hasn't been done on that door handle. This is the control room. Inside the control room, I'll just throw it into first person. Inside the control room, we'll have monitors up here on the wall. Now, what's really cool is when a prisoner comes in here, the controller can actually, using the computer, open these doors, including the ones straight there out in front of us, which is known as our holding cell. That's where prisoners that are brought in will go straight into there, and they'll either get their details to be given to the person here in the control room, or held there while other things happen, like doors locked and everything. So from this position, you'll be able to literally lock all the doors and jail cells, etc. So let's just come out of here and we'll start a little quick tour. So inside here, yep, so they go in there. The person in the control room literally does all the door opening. All right, so for now we've just put it automatic. All right, so we come into, by the way, this area here is completely closed off. It's just that for me showing you, I'm just leaving all of them open. Once again, the control operator can actually do those. And as you'll see above the doors, we've got numbers, and we also have colours. So what we do is we contact our control room operator and we say to him, purple 3. That means the purple 3 door will open or close. We can put the person inside, and obviously it closes. Then it's automated through the person in the control room. Now, if there's no person in the control room, there is a special key or little computer PDA type thing that you can carry with you. That will open the doors for you via PDA, so it'll just bring up a colour and a number, and then you can just open and close those doors while you're in the prison if there's only a few of you there. So that's the way we've decided to go. Now this is the short-term jail area, so as soon as someone gets into trouble, if it's a short stay, they'll stay here. It's also up here because obviously there'll be a lot of players, so we'll need a lot more room. This is the green area, 1 to 6. Once again, you call out what gate you want opened, and those gates are then opened. So we'll take a quick look down. Now, for those that are staying for longer than normal jail time, they'll be brought through to this area, which is our prison system. That door will obviously open and close by our control room operator. And once again, we've got coloured. See up the top there, you've got orange, you've got pink, you've got brown, and you've got red. So it's the same thing. And we come up here and we'll just show you there. Control rooms down the end there. Speakers and all that sort of thing, so that we can talk to prisoners. And once again, all these doors will be locked. This one especially. This is to the phone area, so that you can call your supposed lawyer and get him on the phone and post your bail or whatnot. But we'll go into all the things you can do as a civilian a lot longer down the track. We're going to just concentrate on the jail itself. But yes, you can actually call your friend, get him to either bail you out or a possible lawyer to come and speak on your behalf. These doors, again, will be locked so that only people that are allowed into these areas can go into them. This is obviously a meals room for general population. There'll be games that you can play on the table while you wait your time out. And so for murder and things like that, you'll be obviously sentenced to longer periods of time in the lockouts. So we're going to have other things to do. There's also an outside yard which we're building. These are the shower rooms. So yes, you can have a shower. Toilets are in here. Yeah, so you've got to be careful in here, obviously, because it's dangerous. But there'll be guards and there'll be cameras throughout the whole sort of area. Alright, so that's pretty much the jail/prison area. We'll show a full working version of that more than likely in the next dev diary, because we've got things that we wanted to finish before we showed it off. But that's just a quick walkthrough of the jail and what it's going to look like out in the open as well. So there'll be a police station with a simple jail area. And remember, this whole area is just for you to train and get to know things, how to work things. So here is the pistol range. Obviously you'll get your weapons and things that you need here, and given directions on what to do. Orange means that it's being used. So you can either come in here and pick up your weapons from here that you want to use, and then you come over to this area here and you can do your shooting. So you press the green buttons and that will bring the targets back or forward, and obviously there you can shoot away and do what you need to, and then return it via pressing the red button. We're going to show you a full setup on this in the next dev diary, so be ready for that. We'll show you a lot more about our shooting physics and all that in the next one. We'll show you some basic stuff today. Alright, sorry if the video looks clunky, it's just that I'm running several things at the same time just to get it all U-Butte looking. But yes, it's smooth. Okay, so this is known as the SWAT kill house. So you can once again pick up your weapons that you would like to use here. Also you can pick up your shield, because you'll need to use a shield. There's some battens there, some smoke grenades, tear gas, all that sort of thing. Once again, apologies for the lighting in here. I haven't built the lighting, so it's very bright, and in fact in there it makes it much easier to go through the kill house because it's all bright, where in actual fact it should really be dark. And in fact, yeah, I can show it a little bit better there. Alright, so it's even darker than that with a few spotlights here and there. So yep. Okay, so let's go back into the game. Run this time. Alright, so yes, what you do is you come over here and you pick your weapon of choice. Animations are done there, very nice. So we're going to pick the M16 up. We'll need some, well, how much have we got? We've got 30 rounds. You can pick up, let's just pick up one. And then we'll use this one here, the M4, later. So you can flick it back over your shoulder. As you can see in third person, we will be able to swap hands left and right. For now we've just got it right. If you look down into first person, you can actually bring it up and it looks pretty special down the sights, and this is what it sounds like. So yeah, things hit the wall and stay there, so you'll be able to go and see the damage you've done, and you know, things fall off the walls and smoke, all that. Okay, so what we're going to do is, as soon as I open this door, a timer will start. Now this is not going to be, I'm going to try and sort of slow things down a little bit, because I want to talk you through it, but you'll see as soon as we get in there that enemies are real. So we'll open up the door. Okay, and as you see up there, the timer has started. So let's good luck everyone. There's one down. There's two down. There's some ammo there if I wanted to pick it up. That's three down, and we've only got 2 seconds, so we're going to miss. Well, see how they're wearing all the groovy stuff. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Let's see if I can actually start that again. Oh, sorry, some reloading animations. Yep, start it again. Let's see if I can do it quicker. Ah! Where'd he go? Five. Right, so I failed. But while I'm here, let me show you another really cool thing, is that obviously as a police officer you're going to need to climb walls and such. So these are the animations, as you can see. Yeah, so the kill house is going to be a lot longer, and I should say there's going to be different types of areas out here. There's going to be a bank area, there's going to be a house area that you'll need to rescue hostages. This whole building's going to be much bigger in the long term. This is just to show you guys now. Oh yeah, if you wanted to pick up, you can just throw that in your pocket. That'll be on a table or something. Once again, we're trying to put things to show off. Reload and put it on our back. Alright, so getting back to walking nice and calm. So yeah, the car or the vehicle customization, this will be normal in your everyday police area, in that that wall there will be taken out, and behind that wall is our actual big map, and I won't show you that yet, but we've blocked that off for now because that's the in and out version. And this will be very typical of a police station. There will be an area just over here that's carved out of this wall. As an example, just behind this wall is our jail system and prison, so people can actually be brought in through the car park, stop here on their way through and get let into a jail cell. You go and park your car down the ramp there, and then you can come up and sort out the details of the person that you've got in there. So let's just go down these stairs here. Obviously this will be where you need to come down and some video stuff. What did I hit then? There you go. So this will be a spot that you come down and bring your vehicles. As you can see down here, there's another level, and then again there's another level down there, because there's going to be a lot of police cars here. Once again, it's going to be very important that you there'll be an office type area just over here, or in there, somewhere around here. We're planning on putting it where you come and get all your weapons and your first aid kits, etc., and then you put those, you pack those into your car. You can bring your vehicle right up to the here and then place them in the vehicle. So once again, let's just go to first person. Let's come down and press interact. Alright, so let's show you those animations again. As you can see, the inside door light comes on. Now the good thing about the inside light is that that can be turned on and off individually like that. You'll need that out in the dark. As you can see too, our officer is can get fidgety. He does things like plays with the computer like he just did then, or checks the mirrors. And another really good thing is as you turn the wheel, he turns, but then he also looks. And same with the other side. So you turn and he looks around to see, yep, who's coming. Okay, good. Here are the lights. Now, this will be dealt with in another developer diary. I would more than likely say that the next dev diary will show you the customization of those lights. They're a lot brighter than this. I'll show you outside shortly on a test track. So yeah, that's them. We'll just turn off the interior light. Let's hit the siren. Alright, so I'll turn those lights off and we will jump out of the car, and then I'll talk more about the car shortly. Okay, welcome back. So we're now on our testing ground. It's a little bit bright out here. Let me just hang on a second. I think it's probably because, let's see what happens. Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that. Alright, so this is our test road, test environment, where you can actually drive the vehicle. Once again, you've got your third person view, and outside the lights are a little bit different, as you can see, so they reflect like off our, like pretty much the third person camera, so they're a bit reflective. Okay, so the cool things about the vehicle is, number one, you need to start the car for obvious reasons. So that's the first thing. So you can start it, which obviously means that you can have the lights on independently without the car started. There you go, so the lights can stay on even when you get out of the vehicle. The lights will stay on. Which is good for traffic, etc. Yeah, we've got yeah, okay, so there we go, turn those off, start the vehicle. Alright, so yes, as you'll see, when he drives backwards, he turns around and looks where he's going. Yeah, so let's just go for a very small drive to have a look around. So our driving physics hasn't been completed, so that will be done in the coming 2 or 3 months. Right now we're just building on the training aspects of things before the driving aspects of things. Yeah, you'll need to wait a little bit before we start on the actual physics of the vehicle. Okay, so once again, as you can see, you can turn the light on and off inside the vehicle so you can see things that you need, etc. The lights are very bright as well, so you got your low beam and your high beam, so yeah, they're very bright. Alright, so just a big thank you to everyone that's actually been donating and helping us get to where we are. I can say that if this is what we've done in a few weeks, I can tell you that we are aiming for a playable game for you this year. So that's what we're working really hard on doing now. Coming up in the next Dev Diary, we will be doing those monthly now, I can promise you that, now that we're full steam ahead. But in the next Dev Diary we'll start showing you more customization, more things with training, customizing vehicles, adding different light bars, different lights to the back windows, etc., and getting all that sort of stuff shown. And then slowly we'll continue to build up our physics. I should say that Sam's excellent at AI, so we've got him sort of ready to go on the AI stuff, which is fantastic, and that will come in time. But at the moment, the biggest thing that you can do is help us by subscribing, putting on your notifications so that we can get in and show you stuff as soon as it happens. But number one, if you can help us with Project Blue Line, just go to the Fund Us page on police1013.com and help by purchasing a tier there, that would be absolutely fantastic, because that's what makes things move. Once again, thank you so much for all the support over the last couple of months especially. As you can see, we are moving forward, and we're moving forward much quicker than we have in the past, and that's purely based on the fact that we've got some really dedicated developers, and we're currently interviewing a few more of the same caliber. So you can rest assured that things are happening much quicker than we've ever had, actually, to be honest. So yeah, make sure you keep an eye on everything that we're doing, and we will catch up with you all on Discord for those that are there. We hope you like this dev diary, and we will see you again soon.